Hey, greetings, body jugglers. Satek Ananda here in the Body Juggling Zendo in Dallas, Texas, for possibly the last time ever. And we got Nancy and her crew up in Maine. Could you introduce us to everybody, Nancy?
I sure can. We'll start over here. This is Joanne Bacon.
Hey, Joanne.
Hello.
This is Stacy. I forgot your last name, Stacy.
Banna.
Stacy Banna. Diane Clay. And Nancy Cote. Yours truly.
Cody. And someone asked you just before we went on how you met me, and so tell us that story.
I've always loved fitness with the ball. So I was doing some training. So I went out to YouTube and found a demonstration you had of what you call body juggling. And that led me to an online training course that you had. So I participated in the online training course. And about 6 months later, I think you sent me an email and asked me if I would be interested in learning something new. So I said, yes, I would. And I asked if you ever thought about doing distance training through the virtual world. At that time, I was thinking Skype. And you said, being game for anything that you are, you said, yeah, let's try Google Hangout. So we have been training, I think, almost 2 years with Google Hangout.
Yep, that was my count too, about 2 years. I've never met her in the flesh, and she's learned probably as much as anyone I've ever taught. So I love the possibilities that can happen, nowadays with distance and with the internet. And practically every single session we've ever done is on my YouTube channel. I have no idea how many it is, but so like this is being recorded now, so you ladies can come back and watch it later, and she can go to any point. Although you've been training so long, I don't know how you go about finding any particular one, but I love that all of those are available online, which really is a priceless resource for you as a teacher. But the key to that is you're going to have to utilize it,
As a teacher trainer, I watch your other students and how you're helping them,
Nice.
which helps me when I get a new student who's never done something or doesn't understand my verbiage. I can think, well, Satek explained it to so this is what he said, and so it's been a very useful tool.
Nice. And have all of these women been on the bar before?
Stacy has not.
This is my, yes.
Stacy said, so am I here to be a backup singer?
Backup dancer.
I'm psyched though, I'm pumped.
Awesome. Well, I'm so glad to have you. And have you figured out the format, the spacing where you want everybody, Nance?
I know that you had said you wanted me up front, but I'm wondering if that's a good idea because you have two. But I'm gonna leave that up to you. You can the boss. So 2 people in the back.
What's important is that I be able to see you because I'm gonna be training you.
Yes.
And then the other thing is important is both people need to face each other so that whoever is not looking at me can watch their partner on the other side of the bar.
Yes.
That makes sense?
Yeah. And then we have the mirror back there.
Right.
So.
And everybody obviously should look to Nancy for general guidance, general forms. But in this sort of scenario, when we get into the group sessions, and this is going to be primarily sculpt and burn, we do not want to focus on technique. The more we focus on technique, the less actual work we get accomplished, and the easier it is to get frustrated, which is not going to help anything that we're going to do. So don't worry about getting your technique perfect, making this look that way. I'll say a lot of keep your legs straight or point your toes. Those are just general guidance. Don't get hung up on it. I want to keep everybody moving, everybody laughing, having fun, and getting stronger. Okay. Does anybody have any questions before we jump in? Okay. I'm really honored to have you ladies on board. I believe Nancy has been training with me longer than any of my other active students, and she is the first one that has kind of taken it upon herself to build the BodyJuggling Zendo, to build a space to cultivate this bar work as a group experience, not just a personal one-on-one experience. And so thank you guys for taking part in this experiment. I'm going to see how everything works based on where you guys place yourselves naturally. And then if we need to rearrange, we will. And unless anybody has any questions, let's jump on in.
All right.
I'm happy to go in the back.
Yeah. So, Stacy, I'm thinking I'm going to.
Nancy,
Yes.
I need you to twist the computer to the right a little bit, like my right.
I don't mind.
Your left in that direction.
Well, that's Nancy.
Other way, other way. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, good. I want to see all of that other bar back there. Perfect.
Okay. Okay. So one person's going to be on the mirror side facing the river. The other person will be facing the mirror over by the red door.
Do you want Diane back here or me?
I don't care.
I don't care. What do you want to do, Diane?
Yeah, let Joanne be back there because she's got a lot of experience.
Okay.
So you're
gonna
teach me.
Okay.
That sounds fun.
I'm just gonna follow you.
Nancy, you're going to be on the other side facing me, and yep, you're on this side facing Nancy.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right. Okay. We get another gray ball. That one's too sticky.
All right, so first we want to find ready position, and for ready position, you want the front edge of your ball right underneath the bar. So if you look down, you should see the front edge of your ball right underneath the bar, and your tailbone should be right over the center of the ball. Yep, your arms should be relaxed, shoulders relaxed. And we're going to start with hip rock side to side. Your hips are going to wag, your tailbone's going to wag, and you're going to feel your heart center and try to let your heart float still in space over the center of the ball. Relax the low back. Relax the hip sockets, the hip flexors. Good, and then speed up. Breathing deep. Good, and then hip rock front to back. You're going to tilt your pelvis backwards and tilt your pelvis forward. Still try to keep your heart floating over the center of the ball. That's where your balance is going to come from. Letting that heart float. Good, and now we want to connect both of those hip circles. Start small first. Keep your heart floating over the center of the ball so you can really feel your balance. Then slowly you can let that range of motion get bigger. Don't be afraid to feel sexy. Reverse. Reverse that circle. Very nice. And now back to center. We're going to do fingertips on the bar, and you're going to try and let go and see how long you can balance with no hands. Let your hands come back whenever they need to, and then let go again. I'm going to see how long you can balance with no hands. Very nice. Use your hip rock side to side and front to back to keep yourself over the ball. Let that heart float. Let the heart float and the hips swivel. The hips are going to go in whatever direction your body is moving. You start to fall, let your hips go in that direction. Imagine you're floating underwater. So you can feel the buoyancy of the space around you. Very nice, very nice. Looks like everybody's up to at least 6 or 7, 8 seconds. Very nice. Beautiful. And hands on the bar. Now we're going to do leg wraps to one side. Everybody go to your left. Watch Nancy, your legs wrap around the ball and then come right back. Boom. Not all the way up to your knees, Joanne. Just wrap them and then bring them back. Yep. Now, Nancy, do your leg wrap and hold there. Now take your left knee back. Yep, and place it on the ball. Boom. That's where I want your stopping position to be. Both legs wrap around as far as they can, then come back to the center. Boom, right there. Yep. You're going to use a little bit of your hip circle in this movement naturally. You're going to rock those hips out to get the legs around. Give me 15 on one side. Still feeling your balance. Everything we do, I want you to come back to your balance, because if not, your shoulders are going to be burned out in 10 minutes.
I'm encouraging.
Good. And the other side. Wrap them around. Nice.
They're having too much fun back there.
Nice. That's what we want. Good. Everybody find your center.
Find your center.
Everybody find your center, and every time you find your center, check your position of your ball. Make sure your ball is lined up where it feels most comfortable. Good. And now everyone up on your knees. You'll get off your ball. The advanced ladies know how to just do it, but if you haven't done it before, get off your ball, go around behind it, and get onto your ball one knee at a time.
Yeah, anytime you feel like you can't do this with your knee, just say so.
Okay.
Make sure your knees are not together, because that's like a tightrope. Spread your knees out at least shoulder width apart. All right. Now everybody's butt comes down to your feet or your ankles. Yep. Can you get your butt down further?
Me?
Yeah, she just had knee operation, so
Oh, be careful then. Be careful. Do whatever you need to be comfortable. Okay, now watch Nancy. She's going to raise her butt up, and then she's going to raise it right back down or lower it down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep your weight over the ball. 9, 10. Not bouncing when you go down, controlling it. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Do we have a number?
Yep, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Awesome. Step down and stretch if you need to. Those are knee raises. So we got knee raises. Now we got hip touches. Back on our knees again. And Nancy's going to pick one side or the other, and she's going to touch her hip to the ball.
To the left.
Left. Touch that hip and then right back up. Touch that hip to the ball, right back up. Give me 15 of those. Very nice. Modify these any way you need to, hon. That's nice. So this is working the piriformis muscle, the top back part of the buttock. It's also working the core. It's teaching us what we need to come up and then switch sides as soon as you get to 15.
job. So that. It's building up those muscles. And
What's the woman with you's name again, Nancy?
Diane?
Me?
Diane. Okay, yeah, great job, Diane. Just modify anything you need to. Okay. So now we're going to do a little bit of a skill. I don't want you ladies to hang up on how well you're doing it. I want you to do it the best you can. Nancy's going to go onto one hip, just like a hip touch. She's going to bring her legs around to the front of the ball.
Okay.
Yep. So she's going to touch her hip down, then bring her legs around to the front of the ball, and then she's going to wrap her legs again and come right back up to her knees. Do that at whatever level you can. As close as you can get is perfectly fine. You're going to give me 15 of those, Nancy. One side, let them know when you switch. You ladies do as many as you can. When she switches, you switch to her. Yep. Perfect, Diane.
Thanks for the man.
Feel your core, feel your balance over the center of the ball.
14. 15.
Good.
And switch.
All the ladies switch sides with her, yep. Very nice.
This is a sticky ball. Thirteen. 14. And 15.
Nice. Stand up and stretch it out. Shake it out. Anybody feel that?
Yeah.
Good. That means you're officially not dead.
Well, that's good. Bring in my water.
All right, so now we're back on our bootay.
Where's the boutique?
Okay, so now Nancy is going to do a hip stall. She's going to kick her hips out like she's doing a hip rock, and she's going to balance. Right, not all the way, not hip stall, Nance. Remember, that's halfway. It's not a side kick. Yep, right there. You always have to start here to teach people how to stay over the center as they do it. So everybody on your hip and find your balance. Yep, just halfway down. Find your balance. Keep your center. Now do one hand. Nice. And then switch hands. This is going to make sure that you're balanced. Feel it? Yep, you will feel it if you're not. So find where your center is. Good. Nice. Other side. Hip stall. Find your balance first. Then you can do one hand. Then you can switch. Good. And back to center. Nice. Now Nancy's going to go down to a side kick. Watch how she does it. She's going to use that same hip rock, drop her shoulder straight down, and go to right there. Outside foot is up above the height of the bar. Inside foot is to your knee. Everybody down to side kick, and you're going to hold it. Side kick. And hold it. Find your balance. Find your center. If I may just stay here for 5 minutes, where would you have to position yourself to be able to last that long? Very nice. Very nice. And up. Good. Now we're going to do 20 of those. Nancy's going to do 20. You ladies are going to do as many as you can get in the amount of time that Nancy can do 20. You're going to go down and up, smooth as you can. Down and then right back up. Beautiful. Point those toes. Makes it pretty. This is side kick.
This is the dancing part.
Dancing, dancing, dancing. But this could also be kung fu. Wah-yah!
It won't be the first time. I kick Nancy.
If you're lucky, she'll show you how she falls. 18, 19, 20.
Awesome. Now reposition your balls any way you need to not kick each other if you switch, because you two ladies up front will be going across each other. So yeah. And 20 on the other side. You ladies get as many as you can while Nancy gets her 20. Nice, Diane.
Those long legs in my lap.
Yeah. For that part.
Feel that center and let your whole body revolve around that center. That center should stay over the top of the ball.
$19 and $20.
Awesome. Stretch it.
Had to get that 20 in, didn't you, Diane? Couldn't stop.
Love it. Love it. Money in the bank. All right, back on our butts. And now we've got forward fold. So the tailbone is going to go back towards the floor. Arms straighten, shoulders soften. Let that stretch go all the way down your back to your sacrum. Then you're going to roll your spine, flex your spine to curl back up to center. And then your tailbone's going to go backwards again. Relax. Nope, come back up, Diane. We're not doing drip down yet. Tailbone's going backwards, and then you're curling to come back up. Roll the spine to come back up to center. Nice. And then go, nope, go backwards. Go backwards. Watch Nancy. That's what she's there for. You want to watch her and follow with her. Tailbone's going all the way back, relaxing down, and then curling to come back up. Make that movement as soft as you can. Beautiful. Now all the way back to forward fold again, tailbones backwards. Now you're going to leave your arms straight, and you're going to curl your pelvis under to plank. Watch Nance. You're going to keep her belly button over the top of the ball, straighten out, and then go right back. Nice. Just go as far as you can. That's gorgeous, Diane. Come right back up. Now, watch Nancy, Diane, and see how her belly button doesn't go past the top of the ball. If her belly button goes past the top of the ball, it's going to get way harder for her. But as long as she keeps her belly button right over the top of the ball, plank is much easier. Boom.
And you often have to adjust the ball with this one because doesn't come back.
Yep.
Oh. It's a booty crawl.
Yep. Good. Scoot your ball forward a little bit, Diane.
Do what?
Booty crawl.
A little bit.
Oh, scooch.
Scoot your ball forward just a little bit. Okay. And how many is that, Nance?
It's a 7.
Good. Should be keeping your arms completely straight. Keeping your arms straight will keep your head and chest back. Yep, keep them straight, Diane. It's going to keep you in better form so you're more balanced. There you go. There you go. Nice. Yep. Boom. Good. And everybody forward fold all the way, tailbone backwards. Good. Now we're going to do the exact same thing, but we're going to let the legs drip down to the floor, and we're going to go all the way under the bar like Nancy. Dripping down, the hips curl under, back melts over the ball, and we go all the way down to stretching. Then when we come up, back stays arched over the ball, arms stay straight, flex the back to come back up. Boom, nice. Give me 15 of those, Nance. Melting down. And you ladies do as many as you can while she gets her 15.
Are you bending your legs when you?
Nope, we get the yeah.
Oh.
Good solution, Diane. And all the way down, make sure you're stopping gentle. Yep, nice, Diane. Make sure you're stretching out all the way down at the bottom so your arms are all the way up overhead, your shoulders are relaxed. Got core.
And it's 13. 14. Woohoo!
Get it, girl.
15, yay!
Stretch it out, stretch it out.
Put your hand up a bit.
Very, very nice work, ladies.
How you doing, Stacey?
Great. Good.
Awesome. Now we're going back down to side kick again, and we're getting leg raises.
Like we did before.
Core stays over the center of the ball. Give me 20, Nancy. You ladies do as many as you can in that time. Legs go down and up as high as they can.
And the leg raises.
Let that leg go lower, Joanne, if you can.
I'm sorry, what?
Let that leg go down lower when you come down.
Wow, okay.
Lower. Yep, there you go. We want to work the full range of the hip and oblique.
18, 19, 20.
Anybody feel those?
Yeah.
Other side. Boom. Beautiful.
Go closer.
It crashed coming in on the head.
17, 18, 19, 20.
Beautiful. Back up to sitting. Awesome work. Now we're going to do this is going to be pike. It's just like plank, except your feet are going to go straight up in the air. Your belly button's going to come over the center of the ball and you stop. Yep. Now don't go all the way into inverted fold here. We're just doing pike, so the legs should go straight up, not pushing all the way under. Legs straight up in the air. Boom. Yep. And then right back. Good. Boom.
Whoa, yeah. Reminds me of my gymnastics days as a kid. Kip up.
Get used to the feeling of your center as it comes over the ball with your back to the ball. Get used to feeling your center balance there.
This is another one you sometimes have to adjust your ball.
Yes, you will have to adjust your ball. Make sure it feels like it's supporting you. And now you'll just slowly begin to pull your belly button a little bit further under the ball. And as your belly button comes further under the ball, your feet will come closer to the bar. Yep, good.
You said 20, right?
Yes, ma'am. So this is as much as I would do with inverted fold in a group class, Nancy.
Okay.
Because if you start trying to get everybody to inverted fold properly, you're going to kill the energy of the whole class.
Okay.
Everybody's going to sit there and watch. So this is perfect for a level 1 sculpt and burn class.
So that was 20.
Yep. Good. Now we're going to go down to pike and we're going to do scissor kicks.
You knew that, huh, Stacy?
Yeah.
You were hoping.
Please,
Let's do some scissor kicks.
Oh, okay.
Boop, boop, boop. Yep, as quick as you can. Keeping your balance. Awesome.
You guys look lovely.
Awesome. Awesome. And down. Beautiful. And now leg wraps up to your knees. You can get off the ball, Diane. Yep.
Oh, doing back and forth.
Just meant two, not reps, Nancy. Just everybody up to your knees. Not reps.
Oh, not reps? Oh, okay.
Okay. So once everybody's on your knees, now we're going to play with our balance here with calibration. Fingers on the bar, let go. See what your balance feels like on your knees.
Ah.
You're going to have to use your hip rock side to side, and you're going to have to use your butt up and down to keep yourself floating over the center of the ball. Very nice, very nice. Remember, don't quit. Like as soon as you lose it, don't grab the bar immediately. Fight it, because that fighting is where you're really going to learn to control your center. Yes, nice, nice. Good. Now let's get 10 more knee raises. Hands on the bar, up and down. Don't use your arms, Stacy. She's back there doing push-ups. Good. And now Superman. Show them the simplest way to do Superman. Butt comes up, hips stay forward, feet reach behind you, come down to your belly. And then to come up, you do like a pull-up, and the knees come back in, right back up to your knees. Boom. So you're going to get 10 of those, Nancy. You ladies do that as best as you can. That's awesome, Diane. Whatever level you're at is perfect. If your ball gets too close to the bar, scoot it back because that's going to make it hard. Very nice. Search for your center and use your center to make this movement as effortless as you can. It's definitely going to be work, but there are ways to make it easier and harder, and we want to always search for the path of least resistance. How many is that, Nance?
That was 8.
2 more.
Woo!
Awesome. Stretch anything that needs to stretch.
I'm gonna see if I can get some AC from that room here.
What did she say she was doing?
Put the AC on in the back room.
Oh,
Let
good
the
idea.
air kind of cooler.
Good idea. Okay, so back on your knees, ladies. You're going to do Superman again, but this time you're going to put your feet on the floor. You're going to touch your toes down to the floor.
We doing Superman again? Yeah.
Superman again, feet rested on the floor. And then we're doing leg raises. One leg is going to go straight up and back as high as you can. Nancy's going to do 20. You ladies get as many as you can. One leg at a time. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you're okay, everybody stop. If your supporting foot cannot touch the floor, scoot your ball closer to the bar. So you should have one foot on the floor and the other one should be doing the work. And continue.
That's very different.
And switch. Yep, you got to let them know when you're switching, Nancy, because they're matching you.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 on both sides.
Nice. And back up to your butt however you can.
Not quick.
Nice. Now we're going to go back down to drip down again, letting everything hang down under the bar to the front. And we got leg raises on the front. Wait for everybody to be ready, Nance.
Uh-huh.
And right leg, go.
Ten, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Switch. 1, 2. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, and 20.
Beautiful. Coming up. Awesome. Now let's see what our balance feels like now. Sitting, center. See if your balance feels any different than it did in the beginning. Looks different. Very nice. Very nice. All right. So now we're going to do an advanced one. We're going to go to plank twist. We're going to keep our legs together the first time though, Nance. So we're going to come down to plank, belly button right over the center of the ball. And we're going to twist onto one hip and find our balance. Leave the legs together. Yep. And try not to pike the body. Like Joanne, your pike, try to let your body be straight.
More straight?
Yeah, more straight. Good. Back to your back and to the other hip. Legs stay together. Find your balance. And to your back. Other hip. And other hip. Very nice. And back to center. And come up. Good. Now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to scissor the legs. Watch Nancy first. The top leg is going to kick forward. The bottom leg kicks backwards. So when she turns on to one side, top leg kicks forward, and then she switches all the way to the other side. Boom. And then we're going to make that transition as smooth as we can. So you give me 10 on both sides, Nancy, and you ladies just do the best you can. Except wherever you're at. This is an advanced move. Very nice, Joanne. Try not to kick anybody in the head. What the? Very nice.
Seven.
Really?
Yeah.
You
8.
gotta be kidding me.
It was not
9.
great. Oh. I lost my motion.
10.
Very nice work. Stretch it out.
So the first time Joanne did this, she got in bed, and went to turn over.
I couldn't even turn myself over.
Oh.
Okay, well, we're almost done. We got a couple more tricks. And so what we're going to do, Nance, is we're going to teach them the prep for barrel roll. So we're going to do plank, twist down, touch the floor, and then come right back to center. You're going to give me 10 of those. On one side, she's going to twist.
The floor.
Nope, just on your side. Just on your side.
Okay.
Right here. And back. Twist down, boom, on the side, and then right back. That's 2. And whenever you're ready, ladies are ready, you hop in. Keep the body long and straight. Engage the core. Good catch, Diane.
So this is 10 for me.
Nice. And switch sides. Everybody do the other side.
I feel like it was bad. Sorry. I can understand the benefit.
9.
Yeah.
And 10. Woo!
Come up and stretch it. All right. Okay, so now we're going to do knee hang, in which case you want your ball to be a little bit further back from the bar than it typically is. So get normal position first, and then you're going to scoot your ball back just like a couple of inches. So let's start this by coming down to your back, Nancy. Your knees come to your chest. Boom, and then right back up. Yep. Give me a few of those. Knees come to your chest. Yep. Feel your back balanced over the center of the ball.
Are you crossing your legs?
Yeah.
Good. Now watch Nance. She's going to come onto her back. She's going to wrap her legs over the bar, and she's going to hang from her knees and stretch out her spine. If anybody has issues with being upside down, or if you got a knee injury, that might not be that comfortable. So take it. You'll feel if that's good for you. My spine sure does love it. So only let go if you know your legs can hold you, Diane. If not, Nancy can help you do this when we're done.
Okay. I think I'm too far forward on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stacy is, yeah.
What, am I far back?
The ball's too far up on your back.
Oh, it is?
I don't want to hang inside.
Scoot your ball backwards just a little bit, Diane, then try again.
Okay. Like back here, maybe?
Good. So everybody that is hanging, we're going to do some liquid crunches now. So that means you're going to flex your abs to pull your chest up towards your legs as much as comfortable. This can be a tiny movement. It doesn't matter, but you're going to go down and up. Liquid crunches. Yep.
It's better.
I can't actually.
Yep. Nancy can help you do this one as soon as we're done, Diane.
Okay.
And you're just going to get it at your max, Nancy, so just go till you can't go. Nice dismount, Joanne.
I just started to feel dizzy.
I'm pushing pressure, so. Good job, Nance. Good job.
Yeah.
Yes.
30, that's that 30.
Come down and stretch. He's a boss.
Whoa.
Good. So now you ladies are going to go down into drip down, and we're going to stretch. So I want you to let yourself hang down as far as you can, and we're going to rock the chest back and forth from one side to the other. Let that stretch go down each side of your body. Good. And gently come back up. And you're going to put one foot in your crotch, lazy pigeon. Whichever foot is in your crotch, you're going to let your hips fall in that direction and let everything relax and stretch. Back up to the center. And then you're going to drip down that same side. You're going to do that same side a couple times. Drip down, and you're going to let yourself get heavier and stretch further each time. So the hip should be leading that fall. Coming back up. And one more time. Let that hip sink down, lazy pigeon. Good. And back to center. Switch feet. Lazy pigeon the other direction. And back up. And lazy pigeon. And back up. And one more, lazy pigeon. Beautiful. And back up onto your feet. Now you're going to stand behind the ball. Ball's in front of you. And show them how to do a normal pigeon. Yep. Lay that leg over the ball across the front of you. And then you're going to sit forward onto that leg so that it stretches out your hip. And then you can rock your hip from one side to the other to relax the insides, those tendons and ligaments inside that joint. Good, and switch legs. Good. And back to seated. Now we're going to do forward fold again, tailbone backwards, arms relaxed, everything hanging. Roll the spine to come back up. Give me 4 or 5 of those. Make them as soft as you can. Tailbone going backwards, everything relaxing. Exhaling, inhaling, rolling the spine to come back up. Beautiful. Now you're going to duck your head under the bar and wrap your arms over the bar like this. And let yourself hang forward and stretch your shoulders, your torso any way you can. Stretch your neck out, middle back. Move your hips from side to side. So we want to learn to feel how the bar supports us and learn that we can use that support of that bar to stretch our body any way that it possibly wants to stretch. Good, and then coming back up. And give yourself a high five.
Woo!
Everybody back down to the camera.
Oh, goodness.
Sorry.
High fives all around. Everybody make sure they're on camera. Congratulations for doing the very first group body juggling online hangout training session. Very good work. How do you ladies feel?
Good.
Very good. It was a good workout.
Yeah.
And how do you felt you kept up it being your very first time, Stace?
I definitely have room for improvement, but it was good. It was challenging,
But
not to the point of pain, which I appreciate.
nice. Awesome. I couldn't see you too much because Nancy was in front of you, and I'm sure that'll make you happy. So I'll be able to give you more feedback on form next time. I'll make sure that I can see you. How do you feel, Diane?
Good.
I really like the way you're doing the modifications for your knee. That was perfect. Ask Nancy afterwards to spot you, and she'll show you how to get the knee hang. I think you can do it in your body. Did you ladies like the knee hang on the spine?
Yeah, very much.
Don't hang upside down.
Except it was a little too long. For me.
Yeah, it
right.
makes me a little dizzy and nauseous after a while.
Gotcha. Always good to know. Every stretch, no matter how good it is, there's going to be a limit, of like how much your body can take. And I learned that in yoga. Every one of those stretches is great for me, but I don't need to stay there for a minute, So always pay attention to that. Always notice. And always take breaks whenever you need to. We want to push ourselves, but listen to your body and take a break if you need to, okay? Does anybody have any questions about anything we covered?
I don't think so.
No.
I did notice my balance was much better by the end.
Nice. That was my next question. So you
Yeah.
could feel a deeper balance. Did you find your balance on your knees?
Yep.
Nice. Nice.
Joanne's so much better. And I don't remember if you ever had a problem with balance. I am, but
I have to work on it, but yeah, it seems to be all right.
2 hip replacements and a knee surgery. So this is like, I call her the bionic woman.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's incredible. I love it. Well, thank you, ladies, so much for supporting the head vampire. She's my first bitten student. She's carrying it off into the horizon, into the distance, and I really appreciate you guys supporting her, and I really appreciate you supporting me, Nance.
Oh, you're welcome. Go enjoy, knock 'em dead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Can't wait
Thank
to
you, thank
see
you.
Yeah, so today's date is like the 27th or 6th or something like that.
The 23rd.
Yeah, today's the 23rd, but you,
Okay, yeah, so sometime in the next 3 or 4 days, I believe, I will be leaving to compete on television in a fitness reality show. I guess I can say the name since we haven't signed the contract yet. Once I sign the contract, I can't talk about it. It's called Sweat Inc., and it's Jillian Michaels' new show on Spike TV. And I probably will not be able to talk about it anymore after tomorrow, probably until the final show airs. So, you know, we'll know who the winner is by the end of 4 to 6 weeks or whatever, but we won't be able to talk about it at all until the show airs in the fall. You know, they got the betting rings, and, you know, they want everybody to be even. You know, everyone has an equal chance, whatever. But yeah, so I'll be under lock and key after that.
Good luck with that.
Yes,
That's
good luck.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you, and I am still going to be training Nancy while I'm there, and if you ladies want to keep learning how this class thing evolves, please let her know. I really like the idea of keeping all my online obligations while I'm there for the show, and I'm sure they'll make that a part of my story, the fact that that's even possible. A lot of people don't know. We will probably not do next Tuesday, Nancy, because we'll just be getting settled in, and I don't want to be distracted, but I think by the second week there, and we'll talk some next week to make sure we can jump back in. Thank you, ladies, a lot. Great work. I'm very impressed with what you guys have accomplished.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
That was great.
All right,
Yep.
love you guys.
Take care.
Bye.